Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Vanita. It's like you were waiting for me. I promised you I'd come in and I'd do a ranch dressing that I found on Pinterest. Hi, Pastor Jones. Good to see you. Welcome. What I have in here is vegan mayo. I haven't made my own. Oh, yeah, I thought so. This is vegan mayo. I didn't make my own, so this is eggless. It will have a little vinegar in it, but it's got everything else and it's good for you. Okay, that's 1.5 cups of that. Now I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of non-dairy milk. And I have, hi, good to see you. Welcome, Pastor Jones. This is a 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Original unsweetened almond milk. It's a 1/4 cup of that. Now I need 1.5 teaspoons of, they say apple cider vinegar, but since I don't use apple cider vinegar, I'm going to use lemon juice in its place. There's the teaspoon. There's the 1/2 teaspoon. Welcome to everybody coming on, and thank you for the hearts. They're very much appreciated. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of that. Now, 3 cloves of garlic, and I haven't minced those yet, so I'm going to do it in front of you. You can watch me again. Those that have been on here before have seen how I do it, and others that haven't, you'll get a treat, because this is my garlic press that Erlene got me from Pampered Chef. You put this garlic in here. I can show you. You put it in there, peel and all. This comes down. Then you squeeze your handles together. And you see how it comes out the back? And I just take my brush, the handle of the brush, and I just get it off. Then I come in here, take the handle of the brush, and I just scoop out the peeling, because you don't want to eat that. It calls for 3 cloves. So that's 1. I'm going to do the same thing with 2 more. See how it come out the back? Then if you can't see, I better put this down a little bit, maybe. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to put that down a little bit. There we go. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't put this down like I should have. There you can see me putting it in the bowl. I sometimes forget that. I happened to see that I wasn't showing my bowl, so I thought I better show my bowl. Okay, now I'm going to do 1 more clove of garlic. As you can see, goes in there. Handles together. There it comes out the back. I just take the handle of my brush and I scoop it into my dish. And this, everything is washable. I don't use a dishwasher, I just hand wash it. I'll put my brush in there. Let me throw this peeling out real quick. Get rid of it so it doesn't get it mixed up. Okay, now, got that. Now we got to have a 1/2 tablespoon of dried parsley. I've never really used... well, I have used dried parsley before, 1/2 tablespoon, so that's quite a bit, but it also calls for dill as well, and I want to make sure I have the parsley and not the dill. Okay, then put this in here. And, let's see, 1 teaspoon of dried dill. You don't use as much dill on this, so, because this dill can be quite potent, so you wouldn't use near as much. And this is all non-GMO. And then you need 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I use the sea salt. That's what I use. And 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. I thought that was unusual when they put paprika in here, but we'll try it. 1/4 teaspoon. This, I've got it set for 1/4 teaspoon. That gives it a little different taste, I guess. This is regular paprika, not smoked. So it isn't much, so it isn't going to really hurt because you're putting very little in there. I'll just put that on later. cider. And then a quarter teaspoon, well, I don't use pepper, so I'll leave that out. Now I'm going to mix this all together. This has to, you have to put it in the refrigerator in a glass jar for about 4 hours. That all the tastes will go together. So they said you can still eat it even before that. But I like to take little tiny baby carrots and dip them in ranch dressing. Doesn't this look good? Look at that. Look at that. Let me get a small teaspoon and I'll taste it. Tastes just like ranch, but better. And you can put this, you can use this probably in salads. You can make it, you know, because it's a dressing. You can put it in salads. You can put it on top of broccoli. You can put it on top of cauliflower. And here's a glass jar, sealed. It's got good seal on. That's where I'm going to put it in here. This is not an easy thing to do. I probably should have used a strainer of some sort, but I'm going to get it in here as best I can. Once you get the most of it done, then the rest of it will just kind of slide right in. Well, this is just a right-sized jar, too. Thank you to everyone that's come in and giving me hearts and sharing this out. I appreciate that. Try to get as much out here as I can get. Pardon me for licking my fingers, but I like to make sure that everything's okay. There. I'll leave the jar open so you can see what it looks like. It will go in there after I'm done with this periscope. And this is simple to make. Doesn't take very long, and it lasts for about a week in the refrigerator. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying so. Thank you. I do them quite often. I'm going to have to do another one again. I don't think I'll do it this week, but the reason I'm coming in here, normally I don't do a cooking scope on Sunday, but being this is a short week because of Thanksgiving on Thursday, I'm going to push this back just a little. Thursday, I won't be doing a periscope because I'll be at my family's, my son's. I thought I'd do it today. I could do it through Wednesday and then get ready for Thanksgiving. But there, doesn't this look good? You can see what it looks like. And you can see all the parsley and the dill in there. It looks just like the ranch you buy in the store. But it tastes better because it doesn't have all the chemicals in it that your ranch dressing has. That's one good thing about making your own. Oh, sure. This is a vegan ranch dressing. Oh, you're right on it, Benita. Thank you. What I did is I used a cup and a half of vegan mayo. I didn't make my own. It's probably better to make your own. But I used a half a cup of vegan. This thing's not scrolling again. I hate that when it won't scroll. And a fourth of a cup of non-dairy milk. I use the non-dairy almond milk, which is unsweetened regular. That's what I buy for my recipes. The vanilla almond I use for my cereal, so I don't use that for the recipes. Okay, and a cup and a half of, or a teaspoon and a half, a teaspoon and a half of apple cider vinegar. I used lemon juice. I do not like apple cider vinegar, so I use lemon juice instead. And 3 cloves of garlic, and I minced those. You watched me do that in my garlic press. 1/2 tablespoon of dried parsley, and this is all non-GMO. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. I forgot onion powder. I'll have to put this back in the bowl and redo it because I forgot the onion powder. Let me get that. Isn't that funny? I forgot the onion powder. Let me put that because I thought it was lacking something there. I don't want to forget the onion powder. I had it sitting out too, and then I just forgot to put it in here. So I'm sorry about that, but you know it's better to realize I made a mistake now than later. So let me get the a teaspoon of onion powder. So I'm going to get that done right now. I had it sitting out too, and you know I forgot it, but it won't take much just to stir it in here because I thought it was lacking something. It tasted okay, but then I thought, my goodness, it's got something lacking. I was trying to get through making this, and then I just overlooked the onion powder when I was doing it. That's what I did. Okay, that's about right. Okay, this is about empty, so it's okay. Now I'm going to stir this, and then I'm going to go ahead and this thing's. Welcome to everybody coming on. I'm just adding the onion. Now it should taste a little bit better. Now let me try it. That's better. That's better. That's better. Without the onion, it was flat. Now that makes it much, much better. So, it was so flat. I mean, it's real easy to miss an ingredient when you're not paying attention. So, I thought, well, I might as well put it in there. That's what it called for. And since I had it sitting out to put it in, I might as well stick it in here. And that gives it a lot better taste. It was a little flat, and that kind of helps a little bit. The paprika does too. Kind of gives it a little more flavor as well. Hi, Becca. Good to see you. Shorty McFly. Good to see you. I had this all mixed up, Shorty, but I forgot my onion powder, so I poured it back into the bowl so I could put the onion powder in there. I had it sitting out, and then I forgot it. Because somebody was asking what the ingredients were, and that's when I found out. So I will go over this again with you. Let me take and wipe this off. I'll go over this again. It's got a cup and a half of vegan mayo. Yes, it is. 1/4 cup of non-dairy, unsweetened regular milk, or original milk, and non-dairy, and I use almond milk. Well, I use just mayo. I have used Vegenaise in the past, and I also got regular vegan mayo, but I've got just mayo, which is eggless, and it's non-GMO, so I use what I have at the time. And it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Since I don't use apple cider vinegar, I substituted it with lemon juice, 3 cloves of garlic, and I crushed those in my Pampered Chef garlic press, 1/2 tablespoons of dried parsley, and this is non-GMO, and 1 teaspoon of dried dill, also non-GMO, and of course my teaspoon of onion powder, that's non-GMO and organic. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which is sea salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. I don't put pepper in it. It's only 1/4 cup, but I don't put that in there. That's basically what it has in it. Not that many ingredients. I'm sorry that my jar looks a mess. I had to put this down in here. I'll try to clean this jar off a little bit. But it really looks good. I'll take this around with my finger, maybe, so I can take a picture of it for Facebook. It doesn't look so bad. There we go. Okay, let me look at your comment again. Your comment kind of skips away, but I don't know how. I didn't think I could keep it up either. If you want to be a vegan, start out slow. Don't do what I did. I got rid of all the meat, the eggs, the milk, the cheese, all at once. I don't suggest you do that. Do it little by little, but you have to persevere. Have to tell yourself you can do it, and just stick with it. Walk past the meat counter in the store, don't give it a second look. Walk past the eggs, don't give it a second look. And the cheese. Everything I make, I make my own cheese, or I buy cheese, a vegan cheese. It's, yeah, little by little. I went and did it all at once. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have done it little by little. but I was anxious to get started on it, so I just went ahead and did it. And that was my mistake, but I've stuck with it. And I'm not going to go back to eating meat ever. You know, I enjoy this lifestyle. I mean, it's helped me. It's gotten me down to below 250 pounds, you know, way under, and I'm glad of that, under 200 pounds, because I've never been under 200 pounds practically, well, my whole life, because I was kind of chunky as a child. So now I'm able to get down there, and I'm going to stay down, you know. I realized that I was eating the wrong things, and I wanted to correct about my eating. So then I started doing the things a little bit better. You have to be willing to keep going. Don't give up. What do you do for egg substitute? Well, some of the things that I have made don't call for eggs, but if it does call for an egg in the recipe, I either don't make the recipe or I substitute it with either flax egg or a chia egg. If you know what flax meal is, and chia seeds, they are very, very healthy for you. You can make eggs with that. I think it's a tablespoon of chia seed or flax meal to 3 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons of water. And you leave it sit on your counter for about 10-15 minutes and it gels up. That's what you use as an egg substitute. Although there have been things that I've made lately, like bread, that didn't have any egg in it. Didn't call for egg, so I didn't put it in there. Oh, I have never really heard that. I suppose you can only get that at Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, because I'm going to have to go there and get some, because I've never had that. I do have an egg replacer that I did buy at Walmart a while back, which you can make eggs with that as well too, which is vegan. But really, do they have the Just Egg? Because I've got the egg replacer, which is called egg replacer. But you have to be very careful. The mayo. Oh, okay. Yeah, this doesn't have, no, it doesn't have any egg in it. It's eggless. It's egg-free and it's non-GMO. You know, I don't like to put, if it has a little vinegar in it, it's hard to get around that. But I don't want anything with eggs in it. I try to avoid that if at all possible. So this doesn't have any eggs in it. And see, look at that. Look at the consistency of it. Of course, once this is in the refrigerator for 4 hours, they said, and then you can use it, then all the tastes will kind of go together. Right now they're separate, but they sit there for 4 hours and they all go together. Oh, and salad dressing. Oh, okay, I gotcha. That's good. That's good. We all need to start eating better than we have been. I know it's hard for some people, but you got to try. You know, I can't get my daughter to change to no meat, to not eating meat. She don't think she could ever become vegan because her kids won't, and her husband definitely won't. So she's destined to fix meat, I guess. So you know, you can't force them into something that they may not want to do. I'm just hoping and praying. Now my son, they're vegetarians. They're not real vegans. They don't eat meat, but they do eat eggs. She uses eggs in cakes and stuff. Oh, good. That's wonderful, because that's the best thing that anybody can do. You'll find that the vegan lifestyle is the best way to go. A lot of people don't like the lifestyle because they think that you can't get protein. You know, you lose a lot of protein by being vegan. But you know, I say by being vegan, you're a lot healthier and you're saving money too. Because look, I'm not buying the meat. I'm not buying, there's Erlene. Hi, Erlene. Good to see you. I'm not buying the meat. I'm not buying eggs. That stuff I'm saving money on. Good to see you, Erlene. How do you like my ranch dressing? Doesn't look good. What happened, Erlene, is I made it once. I made it and then I forgot the onion powder, so I put it back in the bowl and stirred the onion powder into it because I had forgotten all about it. But it does taste pretty good. It's real good. I use just mayo in it, and it says to put it in a glass jar for 4 hours. All your tastes will come together. This is a real good salad dressing. No, I haven't. I haven't, Vanita. I'll have to look at that. I haven't been on the computer much today, on my phone. I haven't been on Facebook much today. Oh, thanks. I know it does look good. And I've tasted it already, Erlene, and it tastes real good. What I'm going to use this for, I need to fix more salads. But you know, I've got those little tiny baby carrots. I love dipping carrots in something like this. You could put, like I said, you can put this on broccoli. You could put this on cauliflower, plus your salads. You can use it for anything you want to use it for. You know, it's limitless. It's going to be so good, whatever you put it on. Just be sure you put it in a glass jar. Now, this is a real good sealed glass jar. Very good. Oh, you've been using Just Mayo? Yeah, I like that brand. And I have it, so I decided to use it. Oh, no. Well, it's hard when you're trying to feed somebody else, a family, like my daughter. I think if she wasn't married and didn't have the kids, she probably would become vegan. But because her husband insists on eating meat, she has to fix it. I told her, I says, well, you could go vegan and still fix the meat for him, but she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to fix it for him and then not eat any of it because she'd be tempted. So, you know, what can you do? I've tried to talk to her about it, but I'm not going to force her to become vegan. I don't force anybody to become vegan. You have to choose that and want that on your own. Nobody forced me to become vegan. I chose it on my own because I felt it was the best way to go. And I'm glad I did because I have come so far. I've come a very long way from when I first started. When I first started, I looked at myself, and I can still see myself from even my picture for the church directory. I need to have Pastor retake that picture because I don't recognize myself. I was fat in the face, and I'd like to have a different picture taken because it's just not me anymore. I don't look like that person. I look at some of my older periscopes from last year before I started this. I don't recognize myself. I'm not that person anymore. Total different person. It's amazing what going on a certain diet means and what it does for your health and what it does for your features. It's amazing how it changes everything. You know, it made my face thinner, you know, and everything is becoming smaller on me. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. You know, if they want to eat meat, there's nothing you can do about it. But if you want to eat vegan, which I'm going to, my daughter has turkey, but she also fixes a vegan, you're going to have tofurkey. Good. My daughter's going to fix a vegan turkey as well as a regular turkey because her sister and her kids come and they're not vegan, so she has to fix turkey for them. My ex-husband's not going to be there this year. He's decided not to come because of his girlfriend, so he won't be there. So, but me and my son and my daughter-in-law and the two kids, grandkids, we're the only ones that don't eat meat. So we won't eat it. We'll eat the vegan stuff. She even has vegan gravy that she puts on her mashed potatoes. And she marks the stuff. Or is it going around the table? She'll tell us, well, this is the vegan gravy. You know, and I'm glad. You had tofurkey last year? I love tofurkey. It's good. Let me get some water or drink first. Oh, I bet he did. He didn't want any part of that, did he? Well, it's hard, Erlene, because he's so used to eating his meat. It's going to be hard to get him away from it. You know, it's going to be real, real hard. What can you do? You can't force him to stop eating meat, but you're hoping and praying that he does someday. But there's nothing you can do if he chooses not to. You know, nothing you can do at all. Oh, sprouts? Yes, I've heard of sprouts. Yes. I don't have a sprouts here. I live in the state of Oregon. At least this part of Oregon, we don't have it. Now, I don't know if any other part of Oregon has it or not, but here where I live in Eugene, they don't have a sprouts. So we have an Albertsons. We have a Kroger's, which is Fred Meyer because they bought them out. And we have Walmart, of course. We have Winco. I don't know, we have a Costco like everybody else. So I don't have a Costco card, so I don't go in there. But if I want to get whole, you know, I don't know. They might. I've got a Whole Foods here and a Trader Joe's. I forgot about them. They're on the list too. I've never been in there shopping though. Never. I know where they're at, but I just don't go shopping in there. They're so expensive. That's the problem. Okay. Thank you for coming on, and have a great day, and great evening. Bye-bye. Thank you. Yeah, they are. They're very expensive, and that's why I don't go into them, because I'm afraid that if I go in there and start spending money, I'm going to spend more than I really wanted to, that I intend to spend, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I kind of hesitate not. Since Walmart has been getting a lot more of, organic, non-GMO foods on their shelves, I buy there. Of course, I've always been buying from Walmart before they had the organic, but I'm glad they've got it. And Winco Foods, that's another one I shop at, which is on the list. Has organic. Albertsons is getting organic as well. So they're basically all getting organic. Oh, good, Erlene. That's great. Yep. That's right. They own Whole Foods. That's right. They're a division of Amazon. So there you go. I probably should go in there and do some shopping too. But like I said, the prices of their stuff would probably be higher than I'd want to spend, because, I'm on a fixed income and I don't want to spend more than necessary. And I'm afraid I would overspend, because it's real easy to do that. It's easy to go into a store and start buying, but then go crazy and buy more than you really need. And I've done that many times, and I don't want to do that. So that's kind of why I don't. I just go into Walmart most of the time and get what I need. Since they have the organic, I can do that. Oh, right. That's what I would do too. If I couldn't find something at maybe Kroger's or Walmart, I'd go to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and get it. Because I have seen that Albertsons, the store that's not too far from me, less than about a half a mile maybe. This thing's not scrolling. Hi, Lutisha. Good to see you. Welcome. They have few organic things, but I see they have things that Walmart does not have, like the masa harana to make the corn tortillas. Walmart doesn't carry that. So I get stuff in places that I can't get it anywhere else. You have to be real careful. And I don't know why Periscope's having problem with getting their comments to scroll now. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Look at my dressing. Doesn't it look good? You can put this on cauliflower. You can put it on broccoli. You can dip little baby carrots in it. That's what I buy. Those itty bitty baby carrots, real sweet baby carrots. I like to buy those, and I'll dip this in there because this makes a good dip. It does, doesn't it? And it tastes just like ranch, only better, because it has parsley in it. It's got dill. It's got onion powder. It's got paprika, a little bit of paprika. I put lemon juice in it instead of your vinegar, apple cider vinegar. It's got salt, and it's got almond milk. Oh, with yellow rice, cucumber. I've never heard of yellow rice. I always get brown rice. I've never heard of yellow. That's unusual. Let me go take a thing and blow my nose first. Just a minute, I'll be right back. Okay. Welcome to those coming in, and thank you for coming in. Here's my ranch dressing. You can use it in salads, your broccoli, cauliflower. I'm going to use baby carrots and dip baby carrots in it, because I like those little tiny ones, and dip in there. The whole key to this is, from what the instructions say, is to put it in a jar in the refrigerator for 4 hours, so that all your flavors come together, because you have your dill, you have your parsley, you have your onion powder, you have your paprika and your lemon juice and salt and your almond milk. You want those all to come together. I mean, it's okay right now, but I can imagine what it's going to taste like in 4 hours. It's going to taste much, much better because the colors, or the tastes have all come together. And that's what it takes. It's not hard to make. I'm going to post this up on my Facebook page because I know people will want to see it. You know, try to make it themselves. It's not hard, you know. So I think I'm going to go in a little bit because I got dishes to do again. But I'll probably come on tomorrow when I'm not feeling the best right now, and I don't want to spend too much time on here, but tomorrow I'm hoping that I'll make something else. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to make yet, but I'll come in tomorrow and make something, hopefully. So be looking for that. In the meantime, hope the rest of your day goes great. Take care. Love you all. God bless, and bye-bye.